True Strike got a huge upgrade in the 2024 D&D rules. The new version of the spell lets you use your spellcasting modifier for attack and damage and make a weapon attack. Now, this is pretty fantastic for wizards, warlocks, whoever else can get it, really, especially at low levels where you typically only have one attack. You can use a weapon like a heavy crossbow and True Strike and get more damage than you would from a comparable cantrip like Firebolt or even potentially Eldritch Blast. But we can do some even more interesting stuff with it because it does radiant damage. So let's take a look at the Celestial Warlock. At level 1, take True Strike and Agonizing Blast as your level 1 Eldritch Invocation. That lets you add your Charisma bonus to damage again on top of already using Charisma for attack and damage. So any Warlock can do this. Right from level 1, you're doing, with a Heavy Crossbow, 1d10 plus 6 damage, most likely. That's easily going to outpace Eldritch Blast, which is doing 1d10 plus 3. And then a few levels later, at level 5, cantrips all improve. True Strike adds 1d6 damage, Eldritch Blast adds another ray, so they're about comparable right at level 5. But once you hit level 6, the Celestial Warlock gets the feature Radiant Soul. Once per turn, when you deal damage with a spell that does either radiant or fire damage, you can add your Charisma bonus to damage, which means you're now adding your Charisma a total of 3 times. So you're, again, ahead of Eldritch Blast. And that's fine, and that's going to keep you ahead of Eldritch Blast until at least level 11 when it improves, but we can keep going from there. Look for a magic item called the Bow of Melodies out of the Book of Many Things supplement. The Bow of Melodies gives you 2 options when you attack with it. One of the options is called the Melody of Reverberation. When you hit with an attack with it, you can choose to have it deal additional thunder damage equal to your Charisma modifier, which means we're now adding our Charisma modifier, a total of 4 times on a single attack. Sure, Eldritch Blast will eventually get 4 rays and also get to apply your Charisma modifier 4 times. It's probably more reliable, it's probably better at higher levels, but this is much sillier, and there's some value there.